Hello, welcome or welcome back. If you are new to my channel, my name is Brooke and I'm a mom of 5 living with my husband and children on a remote farm in central Canada. This channel is a document of my family's journey to financial freedom, crawling out of debt and getting our finances on track. And I began making these videos a few months back to keep myself accountable on this financial journey and prevent myself from slipping into old habits. So if that's of interest to you, please feel free to join me on this journey. So this week, just fair warning, my children are on March break and my husband's out doing work on the tractor. So there's all sorts of noise and stuff going on. I've tried to find a quiet moment in the day to do this, but fair warning, you might hear quite a bit of background noise. So this week is another bare bones kind of week because, that's just how it goes for us. And, in the past on these bare bones kind of weeks, I would be tempted to put things on the credit card or pull money from the line of credit to make up the difference to be able to get what I wanted or needed to get. But now I am committed to using cash only, so I am going to make this go as far as I can. So let's see how much we're working with this week. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 580, 590, 605. $605 this week. Oh, and before I forget, right away I have to pull 150 out of there and put that aside for our horses. They have an appointment for dental and body work, and I did not have enough stuff for that. So to pay for that, I've got to pull money this week, and I've got to pull a bit more money next week to get that paid. And hopefully by the next time they have an appointment, I will have had enough time to get that envelope properly stuffed. All right. So let's get going here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with my wallet envelopes. And I think I do have some rollover this week. So I have 20 left in groceries, which is awesome because I was worried that I would not be able to contribute to the emergency fund this week with things being so tight. So I'm glad for that. Groceries and then gas. I have $1 US left, and it appears that it's my first Star Note. Hooray! So I will put that back there too. I've always looked for Star Notes when I'm using US cash, and I've never ever found one until now, so that's special. Dog food has 20 remaining, and I'm going to leave that in there because we are probably going to need it. And the feed store also has 20 in there, which I am also going to leave in there because we are probably going to need it. Okay, so let's start stuffing. Groceries this week is getting $300. And that uses up all our $100 bills. So $300 for groceries, that'll go in the wallet. Gas is getting 60, which I will probably convert to US and take across because gas is way cheaper in the United States. The dogs are getting 60 as well, so they've got the 20, and then we're going to add 60. So now they have 50, 70, 80. And if you're new here, we do have working dogs. We have a huge Great Pyrenees who guards our livestock. She keeps the wolves and coyotes away, and she eats quite a lot. And then we have some other working dogs as well. So they are paid in feed. And then the feed store, this is for anything that we need for the cows, the chickens, the horses. And although we do produce our own hay, we also have some supplemental things that we need to buy. So that is going to get $35 this week, in addition to the $20 that's already in there. So now we have $20, $40, $55 for the feed store. And that takes care of our weekly expenses. And if not for having rollover, that would be it for the week. But we do have a little bit of rollover, which means that I can put some in my emergency fund. So I am going to put $5 in my emergency fund. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and put $10 in the emergency fund. That gives us $100 in the bank, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, $155 in the emergency fund, which feels like a huge accomplishment to me. And that is all for that binder. And then the next thing I'm going to do is put this $10 into hay equipment. So if you are new here, I am saving up to start replacing our hay equipment, which is very old and needs replacing. So in the bank we have 100, 200, and 210, 220, 225 for hay equipment. And I actually have more than that in the bank because all of my loose change at the end of each month has been rolled and deposited in the account for hay equipment as well. So I think I'm actually over $400 now when the loose change is included. So that's that. And then this final dollar, US dollar, is going to go in here in my envelope of $1 bills. And so this is just any US leftover I have. So, and I will hang on to this one as well because it's a star note. Who knows if it'll ever be worth anything, but even just to have one is kind of cool. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in my US $1 savings envelope. And that is that for this week's money. That's how it goes when it's a bare bones kind of week. And, you know, next week will be better. Next week I'll have more to work with. But for now, that's that. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for all your comments, your likes, your support. It really does mean so much to me. I'll see you next time. Bye.